welcome back. A few very short moments later after dealing with just about every single piece of software I use crashing. Even easy.camera, which I'm just going to have to re-kick now. Anyway, so we haven't got GSX for this trip, but the doors are still open. We'll leave them open, pretend GSX is there. Oh. Anyway, so what we'll be doing is we'll be getting pushed out. As I said, we're at Delta 19. Whoa. Pushing out, straight out, then just doing a a turn to the right to get us off the stand. Okay, folks, so let's get ready to rumble. Let's just quickly jump. I'm just going to have to pop up the studio again because I can't remember. Alright, I haven't got to keep this keybound yet. Should be keybound, but it isn't. So, what we'll do now is we'll just very quickly inish from KMIA. Give me K, give me an M, give me A. IA, sorry. To CYY, Yankee Yankee, Zulu. Whilst that decides it hasn't got a company route for this route, I just don't think it does. I'm going to confirm our alternate is CYHZ, I believe, isn't it? Yes, it is. CYHM. CYHZ's Halifax. So it's CYHM, Hamilton, Ontario. Now, flight number is going to be Air Canada 1311 Hotel. Cost index 85. What's our cruising altitude for this route? That's one thing I didn't check. Take note of. It is flight level 350 with a little bit of step up near Josie waypoint 2360. So we'll just pump fleet level 350 into the computer. Alright, our block fuel for the trip shall be, this will allow the aircraft to do its fuel calculations whilst I pump it full of fuel. Our block release fuel is 11.3. Zap. Now we're just going to jump over into this FMC and just make sure we're loaded correctly with 178 POB, 2.5 tons of cargo, and 11.3 tons of cargo. We'll make 11.4 because we will burn a little bit before startup. So we'll start loading fuel, loading cargo, and loading passengers. That'll then give us that. We've got a decent alternate there. Anyway, I'm going to do our flight plan for the departure. So departure, runway 26 left was the one we discussed. That's silly. I should have just said 26, but that is something I didn't realise I could do with the aircraft. So runway 26 left, and my SID has to be to which waypoint? To Subscirbe. So logic would assume if I scroll down, which is up, because that's how this works. We haven't got a Subscirbe, so we'll just take direct to Subscirbe waypoint. Yeah, it's probably going to be the most sensible option. Oh, it's Virginia Keys. Subscirbe, then Virginia Keys. Pretty simple route. Subscirbe. Virginia Keys, that was yesterday's VOR, wasn't it? Tracking inbound to the airport. The AD, as they say. Then VKZ for Virginia Keys. Oh, so is Virginia Keys or Virgin Keys? I've forgotten. I'll check that now. It's Virginia Keys. Then it's the Juliet 45 to Bluffy. Waypoint. Just insert that. There we go. Airways. So it's the Juliet 45 to Bluffy. And then it's a direct to Adua waypoint. I just need to say temporary insert as well. And then direct from Adua to the to the ILM, which is right over the top of, well, just before Washington, to the India Lima Mike. Oh no, that was the wrong one. No, it was the right place to put it. That was me having a little bit of a panic. Yeah, that's the right one. I'm going to confirm it is on 117.0. I will attach the flight plan. I can't really input it, show you it within the thing, so because it just gets complicated then. Yeah, I was right. Then it's the Juliet 109 to FAC. That wasn't me swearing. It's the Juliet. I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to double check. Yeah, see, I would have put that in incorrectly. Whoa! That was the wrong one. ILM. Alright, we're just going to quickly input that again. Okay, ILM, that's correct. Then airways, not fix. So it's the Juliet 109 to FAK. Then it is direct to the RML VOR, AML. Yep, it's a weird route this, because look at the amount of gaps in some of the, some of these legs. Then after AML, sorry, it is direct Uniform Lima Whiskey. A lot of direct twos on here. Then direct Josie. Yeah, it opens up quite significantly there. ULW, then Josie. ULW. Then Josie. Then from Josie, whatever it's called, we'll do Airways. I actually think it's a SID from there, isn't it? Oh, the star, sorry. Yeah, no, it's the Quebec 935 to Woozy. So that's the, Quebec 935 to Woozy. Quebec 935. Still boarding passengers, cargo's loaded, fuel's still going on. To Woozy. Woozy. I can't even pronounce out names anymore. Sorry if the audio keeps going off, but it's when I go to check. Yeah, I was wrong there. What's the spelling then? Woozy. 2 E's on the end. And insert. Okay, performance. We'll do this as a flaps 1. And it's up 0. Well, we know that then. Okay, so that's configured now. Next thing we can do is go and look at the overhead. Whoops, down a bit. There we go. So refueling's in progress, so I can't turn the seatbelt sign on, but we can turn the nav and logos there on, which is brilliant, that's all we need on. And we're boarding passengers. So, fuel pumps come on, and APU comes on, because we are getting ready for the imminent departure. We can monitor APU startup, or we can just go back to our seat. So yeah, you can see it's a bit of an interesting departure, because it's obviously meant to go from one of the other runways. But it's, for some reason, my sim just refuses to accept real world weather at the minute. 130.5 for push. Actually, I'm not going to do that, because it'll probably start popping up random messages in my screen. Okay, more things we can do is we can on the spoilers and select flaps 1. Hydraulics are currently unpowered, so that won't do anything. Okay, maybe I was wrong, but it's actually quite a hot day outside. We haven't got temperature indications, do we yet? Yeah, oh no, we do. It's 15, but realistically, in the middle of summer in the late summer in Miami, it's going to be upper 20s, lower 30s, and in hot conditions, you are meant to actually do that. Okay, more things I suppose we can do is pretend we're cleared up to 17,000, which is realistic first clearance here. That can be configured in nav mode, that's in that mode. ILS mode not required, pointers can both come off. There we go. Yeah, it's just pretty much configured and ready for it to go. APU is now ready. We're just waiting for the last couple of passengers to join us on board today. They are getting on quite fast. but refueling is now complete. So what I can do is I can just duck down a bit and switch the seatbelt sign on. Not auto, but on. Let's keep on with this aircraft that a lot of people forget to do. Okay, CG's not 26%, it's actually 18, but I can deal with that. Transition altitude's 18,000. Thrust reduction's 1509. We'll make a well, it's actually on the thing. Fuel, we'll just confirm nothing's in the centre tanks, wing tanks both full. Fuel on board, but it's still being pumped. But we'll end up with reasonably full wing tanks. The fuel in the tanks is quite warm. It's good, no freezing issues that I've had before whilst trying to cross the Atlantic with one of these. Ended up just me having to dive down and divert basically. Actually, fueling got finished. Seatbelt signs off. We're all gonna die. Passengers are now completely framboozled as to what the heck's going on. That's 11,400. That is the fueling now complete. Now we're just waiting for boarding to finish. What we'll do is we'll rush the last couple of passengers on by pressing a cheat switch. Yep, that's boarding complete, loading complete. Okay. So I can now just close the doors. And ensure my parking brake is set. Ground services, traffic cones, wheel shocks, external power. Okay, that's all removed. Seatbelt sign did go on, fuel pumps did go on. I'm actually been quite good today. Beacon light on. Air bridge is clear. Going to bump myself up in the seat a bit. A little bit probably higher than I should be actually, that's about right. And I'm glitching through the seat now. So I'll take about that and then I'll just get pushed out. Parking brakes released. Starting engine number 2. Okay folks, I'm going to cut the video here and we'll see you all for the departure tomorrow. Bye bye.